Release the microphone.
We will find out.
Hang on. Okay, all I would say is if you've done anything naughty this weekend, it's about to come out, okay?
Yes, thanks to the popular demand of a little boy who lived in another country, who I'm assuming is Biggles for pilot, the Nathan News Network is airing for a second time. So, our top story centres around this Biggles, there's loads of wires, a 10-year-old boy who claims to be a pilot, but probably... Oh dear. Oh, it's still working, but probably isn't. I say this partially because he is 10 years old, but mostly because he crashed his plane in Argentina last night. Even with the help of his co-pilot, a hairy lad named Stevie, Biggles still managed to have all 4 of his plane engines fail. 3 of them simply stopped, and not one of them caught on fire, leaving behind a trail of burnt Italian food. Stevie's comment on this was, "I'm not going to kill anybody," a suspiciously specific denial. Biggles never got the Big Mac he wanted, because all the McDonald's had recently been closed to protect Argentina's beef industry. The FBI have lost track of Biggles. No one knows where Biggles is, except possibly for Stevie. In other news, a Cadbury's cream egg passed away this morning in a crash with a go-kart. Many other cream eggs are predicted to have early deaths, unfortunately. They have high sugar levels, because Cadbury's changed the recipe. And now they all taste like liquid packing foam. Ben Rawling has been seen conducting himself in an unusual manner this afternoon. He has said, "I still love you, but I find this uncomfortable," to Jacob. He also said, "Look at those calves," while slapping Callum's thighs. Callum himself was caught wearing nothing but white Nike socks on his feet outside. The socks look more Shrek green than white at this point, and many fear that this will develop into Callum adopting the lifestyle of a hermit or a cave troll. Dodgy microphone. Aidan, Marty and Neve narrowly escaped being crushed by Lorenzo on a sofa. Aidan fears he will have to resort to manspreading as a form of recovery. Someone was caught trespassing on a bench in the gardens at lunchtime. After Lorenzo... There's a lot of wires here. Do you want
There is a lot of wires, but it's not actually that wide.
I'm doing the mic, not you.
Yeah, it's This is Marty's spaghetti.
Okay.
You're right, keep going.
After Lorenzo sorts them out, this hopefully will not happen again. See, you don't get the punchline because the setup was said before the mic went out. No, never mind. I'm your dad, you should... I'm your...
Let's try this one. Try this one. Let's
Turn that up, that's fine. Try this. Yeah, this is a handheld.
This is more mic switching than last time, I didn't expect that.
That'd be the wrong way round and not to...
I'm your dad, you should respect me, yells Lorenzo to Kenichi. The more of these articles I read out, the more life that Letton Hall sounds like some really bizarre soap opera. In other news, Kenichi tackles Kiri on the ground. Kiri says, "Bow down to me," when Kenichi gets off. Kenichi ignores him. This could work as a metaphor for Brexit, where Kiri represents the UK and Kenichi is the EU. When asked about this matter, Lorenzo said Brexit means Brexit. Now for the arts and culture section. Aidan reviews the entire genre of rap music, says it isn't very good. Agent, I find that quite illogical. He's the only one who gets facts. Well done. It was a bit of a risk putting that one in. Martin's megaphone performance has mixed reviews from the audience, who still haven't recovered from last night's incident. The Lettenhall fashion world has been shaken by Marty's new Viking-style braids. When interviewed about his hairstyle, he said, "If a woman says she knows how to do hair, run and hide." And finally, the news I think we have all been waiting for. In a controversial moment, let me sniff it now. In a controversial moment at the Lettenhall medium-sized court of justice, Devanti was found innocent in the murder of Gary the Hedgehog. This was thanks to the persuasive argument that Devanti's lawyer Jacob gave. Gary deserved it. Another thing that helped was that the person who was meant to be Hayley's lawyer, Neve, was banned from taking the case because she had violated the girl code. That's why. And as a result, Jacob absolutely demolished the proceedings. However, Devanti is still going to jail after what he did to the sheep and the Pringles can. Neve is currently retraining as a sheep lawyer. That's all the news for tonight. Happy Easter!
Cosa spessi mi toppa?